Hey everyone, my name is Sahib Singh, and I'll be presenting to you Journey to Planet Earth, Land of Plenty, Land of Want, with Dr. Henderson in Geography 1101. Now, a quick question for all you guys. What do you guys think hot zone is? Now, in this particular topic, hot zone clearly states how human health is dependent on that of the environment and vice versa. So how you are affected in the environment or the area that you stay, and how the environment is also affected in terms of what you do or how do you play a role in the society or that environment. Now, one example would be how in Peru, which is also known to be the greatest stands of tropical rainforest, there's been a lot of cases of malaria. Now, the cases are caused by deforestation and changes in land use, but also that's not the only problem in the area. Now, you do have other problems such as, other problems that are caused by mosquito-borne diseases, which is called dengue fever. And research actually shows that sites, can create their own diseases. Now, that could mean that, like, because these areas may not be sanitized well, or because they're underdeveloped countries, they could be, are actually are the reason why there's been many cases of, diseases, and not only one disease but many diseases. So one may ask, what is a human basic need? And it could be for a person, it varies, but ultimately the correct answer would be clean water. And so there are places where, like, clean water is not available for everybody, and some of these places are like Bangladesh, where clean water and sanitation are rare commodities, and disease is rampant. And it's crazy, but it's especially for the children as well. Now, you also have seasonal outbreaks of cholera, which, make hospitals look more like battlefields of casualty wars. It was reported that 25,000 were, the last year's casualties that were actually the cause of cholera. Now, bring this back to the states. In Maryland, the Cheapskate Bay, the watermen actually started noticing that they've been catching a lot of less fishes and crabs, and they didn't know the reason why. Now, the reason also could be various, but in this topic, it states clearly that the reason was actually because of the sewage, pesticides, and industrial influence that have been, that's been keeping the cheapskate for going downfall for decades. And because they were fishing those fishes, which were in the unsanitized water, they were actually causing themselves to become ill. So that's also another reason why, bacteria and malaria or any diseases can be spread, like we said before, because of hot zone, or how the human affects the environment, or vice versa. Now, Operation Hope also states, is an operation that is helped by many countries, or it's actually countries how they can help themselves. So in Peru, clinics have established in rural areas, and introducing vaccination programs that promise to ease the suffering from mosquito-borne diseases. So just another reason how other countries are helping themselves to either eliminate or prevent from this problem to happen in the future. Also in Bangladesh, thousands of rural health workers are teaching women the simple sanitation procedures, so they could either pass it along the family and their children in the future, which will help, cure the problem and perhaps bring down the disease level. Lastly, in Kenya, medical researchers have helped convince local authorities to begin erecting and that the breeding grounds for deadly Anopheles mosquitoes. So, like I said, through all these countries, there always been there have been taking the opportunity to go ahead and see and prevent these kind of problems to happen in the future. Just a little pop quiz for you guys to see if you guys were paying attention. Which of the following reasons is why more people die every year than any other disease? A, would it be sex? B, would it be sanitation issue? C, would it be fast food? Or D, none of the above? The correct answer is actually B. So good job for the ones that got right. Moving along, areas with malaria are actually shown in this map, and you could tell how areas like India or Africa or even South America is affected very highly, because the fact that these countries are developing countries, and because their population level is very high, they tend to have a lot more disease, and also, like I said before, because they're developing countries, they have less opportunity than the people or many people in the West, or at least in the Americas as right now. So you could tell how it shows how many cases per year in each of these countries compared to the ones in the West and Canada and the Americas. And this is my works cited, and that concludes my presentation. Thank you.